To me, there's nothing more kick-ass than watching a good Western. From the over-the-top spaghetti Westerns and John Wayne masterpieces of yesteryear, to classics like Tombstone and Unforgiven, this is a genre that, when done well, is hard to beat, for me at least. Some great Westerns are floating around out there that deserve your attention. So let's saddle up. Had to. As I list 5 Westerns you need to watch like right now, partner.
You suck, you jackass!
Number 5, The Sisters Brothers. So in this underrated gem of a Western, The Sisters Brothers weaves a tale of 2 gunslinging brothers, Eli and Charlie, on a chase for a gold prospector and his unexpected ally. With this perfect blend of dark humor and heartfelt moments, the film takes you on a journey through the rugged landscapes of 1850s Oregon. The acting is top-notch. I mean, would you expect anything less with John C. Reilly and Joaquin Phoenix playing brothers, as they both deliver standout performances as the Sisters Brothers. Seriously, their chemistry is next level amazing in this film. While the pacing can, at times, feel a bit slow, as things start to come together, you'll realize the pacing is deliberate yet engaging, which allows the characters to breathe and the story to unfold organically. I love this film, and I highly recommend you give it a shot if you haven't seen it. Number 4, Ride with the Devil. Ride with the Devil is a criminally underrated Civil War epic that also doubles as a Western, and it's directed by the masterful Ang Lee. This film takes you deep into the guerrilla warfare of Missouri, where Tobey Maguire and Skeet Ulrich deliver these awesome performances as young bushwhackers caught in the chaos. Jeffrey Wright is absolutely phenomenal as a freed slave fighting for the Confederacy, and it only adds layers of complexity to the narrative. Pacing is deliberate, and I think it allows for a rich character development and authentic historical detail. It's not just a Western and a war film, but it's a deeply human story about loyalty, honor, and survival. It has stunning cinematography and a nuanced script, which makes Ride with the Devil a hidden gem and a truly excellent film that more people need to see. Number 3, Bone Tomahawk. I just couldn't make this list without including this particular movie. This movie does have its detractors, but I think it is a wild ride that gets better, more brutal, and more interesting the more the movie unfolds. Horror movies are kind of my thing, and Westerns speak to my heart, so combining those 2 genres produces an excellent product as far as I'm concerned. So in the heart of the Old West, a group of 4 men led by Kurt Russell's grizzled sheriff set out on a perilous journey to rescue a group of townsfolk from a tribe of cannibalistic cave dwellers. This gritty and gruesome tale blends the best of Western and horror genres with a dash of dark humor for good measure. I think the acting is top-notch, with Russell and his co-stars Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox, and Richard Jenkins all delivering memorable performances. The pacing is tense and a bit slowish, but that allows for character development and tension to build before it culminates into this jaw-dropping, heart-stopping finale. There are some truly shocking moments in this movie, so if you haven't seen it, you've been warned. Number 2, The Proposition. Hot damn, I love this movie. The Proposition's a brutal, unflinching masterpiece of a Western set in the harsh Australian outback. It's directed by John Hillcoat and penned by Nick Cave. This film stars Guy Pearce as Charlie Burns, who must hunt down his psychopathic brother Arthur, played with this chilling, awesome intensity by Danny Huston, to save his younger sibling from execution. The acting is just phenomenal in this film, with Ray Winstone really being the standout as the morally conflicted Captain Stanley. The pacing helps build tension and dread with every scene, making the violent outbursts all the more impactful. It's an underrated gem that combines stunning cinematography with a haunting score. Seriously, the score is awesome in this movie. The film is raw, thought-provoking, and hard to peel your eyes away from. It's most assuredly not a date night movie, but throw this on when you're alone and want to watch an incredible Western that you really haven't heard anything about. Number 1, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. With one of the most ridiculous and hilariously long titles in the history of cinema, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford is one of the most criminally underrated Westerns ever. Hell, I might say this is one of the most underrated movies ever. I absolutely adore this film. Directed by Andrew Dominik, this film is a masterclass in storytelling and atmosphere. Roger Deakins' breathtaking cinematography makes the American frontier look like a moving painting. I might say this is his best work ever.
Fucking legend.
Brad Pitt and Casey Affleck are both fantastic as a legendary outlaw and his obsessed assassin, and Andrew Dominik's deliberate direction immerses you in this slow-burn psychological character study. It's so much more than just a Western. It's a unique and haunting take on the Jesse James myth, and it deserves way more recognition as one of the greatest Westerns of the 21st century. So my recommendation is to grab a whiskey and soak in the bleak beauty of this modern classic. The build is slow, but it's filled with this nervous energy, and it also has a melancholy undertone the whole time that really rears its ugly head towards the end of the movie. This is a long film without a ton of action, but it almost feels like a beautiful poem unfolding before you, and every time I watch it, I find myself loving it more than the previous experience. Alrighty, that's it for this week's list, and I thank you very much for checking out what I have to say. So let me throw it to you guys. What are some of your favorite under-the-radar Westerns? What are some of your favorite Westerns? What do you think about any or all of these films? Let me know in the comments. And if you could be so kind, please like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't take much to do so. As always, the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone, but what do I know? I'm but a mere jackass. I'll try to do better next time. Catch you later, friends.
That talks too much. I'm just a jackass of all trades. Don't know shit. I'll keep on talking, acting like I'm so